Arrogance is nothing more than fear dressed in silk. The louder the ego rises, the more fragile it secretly feels beneath the surface. When you stand above another with contempt, you are not truly taller. You are only balancing on the shaky stilts of pride that collapse the moment life shakes them. The Buddha warned of this very trap in the Dhammapada, verse 94. He who is free from credulity, who knows the uncreated, who has severed the link, who has destroyed all occasions of becoming, who has thrown out all desires, he indeed is the supreme man. Notice the silence here. The supreme is not one who steps on others, but one who has dissolved the urge to compete. Yet the ego whispers, I am higher, I am special, I am untouchable. This is the secret poison, because every time you say, I am more, you deepen the wound of separation, and in separation, suffering always multiplies. The Majjhima Nikaya, Sutta 22, declares, Conceit, O monks, is a fetter subtler than craving itself. What a shocking warning. Arrogance binds you more tightly than even the thirst for pleasure, because it keeps the mind obsessed with position, with comparison, with the endless measuring of who is above and who is below. Imagine carrying a burning coal in your palm, believing it gives you warmth. But in truth, it only sears your flesh. That is the hidden work of pride. You may feel powerful for a moment, but beneath, you are being consumed. Arrogance blinds you to the reality that everything you stand on, youth, wealth, reputation, family name, will dissolve like mist at sunrise. The Lotus Sutra reminds us, all compounded things are like dreams, illusions, bubbles, shadows, like dew or a flash of lightning. Thus should they be regarded. What then is left of your high throne if it is built on dreams? Even kings, even warriors, even sages have fallen when clinging to self-importance. The truth is simple yet almost unbearable to the ego. No one is above, no one is below. There is only the flow of causes and conditions, and the heart that meets them with humility. Zen Master Dogen once said, Do not follow the idea of others, but learn to see for yourself. If you wish to be above, first sit below. These words pierce like lightning. True elevation comes only through surrender. To kneel in compassion, to bow in understanding, to lower yourself into the soil of kindness, that is where greatness breathes. The Heart Sutra whispers, form is emptiness, emptiness is form. When you truly see this, the obsession with ranking dissolves. The one who seemed high and the one who seemed low vanish into the same vast sky. There is a secret here that few dare to confront. Arrogance is not strength. It is loneliness. The moment you climb above others, you cut the bridge of human connection, and in your solitude, you will suffer. But when you let go of superiority, when you meet the eyes of another as equal, the bridge returns, and you are no longer alone. Reflect. When you die, will anyone remember the weight of your arrogance or the warmth of your humility? In the Samyutta Nikaya 1.20, the Buddha says, Better it is to live one day, humble and wise, than 100 years, arrogant and foolish. These words land like a bell in the dark, reminding you that life is too short to waste in self-inflation. Each breath is an invitation to drop the stilts, to walk barefoot on the earth, to feel the coolness of reality without the armor of pride. Do not be afraid to be small, for smallness is freedom. When you are no longer heavy with the burden of being above, you are light enough to fly. Consider this final warning. Arrogance is always the last veil before awakening. If you cannot bow, you cannot see. But if you bow deeply, to the earth, to the stranger, to the fragile truth of your own impermanence, then the veil lifts, and in that humility, an indescribable peace arises. So remember, the ego wants to sit above others, but the awakened heart kneels in reverence to all beings, and in that kneeling, it touches the boundless sky. And if you wish to continue cultivating mindfulness and wisdom, please subscribe and walk together with our community as we explore profound reflections on the Dharma. Each modern discourse will be a step bringing you closer to the truth. May you always be peaceful, clear-minded, and pure on your path of awakening. Farewell, and see you again